Hello, Brandon. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I do work with an incredible team, and it's always a pleasure to be here with all of you. And I'm thrilled to be joining this call tonight. And I still want to express my appreciation for NeoLife's dedication to science and their amazing culture, which has really left a strong impression on me since I joined the company myself. So many things drew me to NeoLife, but really it's their commitment to producing high quality products that are scientifically supported that really won me. And our approach at NeoLife is to formulate supplements that are up to date with the latest research while incorporating whole foods as much as possible. And we believe that whole foods contain a wide range of nutrients that work synergistically, and we strive to replicate this mechanism of action in all our products. But let me start here. I'm actually really impressed at NeoLife's strong commitment to scientific progress as a whole, which is really exemplified by the creation of the Scientific Advisory Board back in 1975, under the leadership of a gentleman by the name of Dr. Arthur First, a really respected expert in the field of toxicology and cancer research at Stanford University. And the SAB plays a critical role in upholding scientific credibility of NeoLife's products firstly. And it's also worth noting that they actively solicit input and insights from external specialists, which is really, really important. And NeoLife's fundamental essence really lies in their curiosity and an unyielding pursuit of knowledge and a quality that's clearly evident in their resolute dedication to achieving scientific excellence. Now, the establishment of the SAB marked a significant milestone in our industry, underscoring NeoLife's groundbreaking approach in forming such a board. And this strategic move has vastly expanded NeoLife's global collaborations with scientists and researchers, leading a well-earned reputation for excellence that has endured for numerous decades. But to begin, let's address this question. What is cellular nutrition and why is it so crucial? Consider this for a moment. The very creation of life commences with a single cell, right? And this solitary cell then undergoes a remarkable journey of division and replication, culminating the intricate human beings we become. And at the heart of this process lies the need for cellular nutrition, a tiny fundamental requirement for optimal functioning of these tiny building blocks of life, right? And cellular nutrition involves providing cells with essential building blocks and nutrients they need to carry out their vital functions. And these functions encompass detoxifying harmful substances, countering the damaging effects of free radicals, establishing communication with neighboring cells, and promptly responding to the body's demands, which is kind of incredible. And in essence, it's like fueling a complex engine that powers our entire biological machinery. Now, our cells rely on a variety of micronutrients and macronutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, and beneficial fats like lipids and sterols. Additionally, they require these micronutrients that I mentioned, such as vitamins and minerals and other trace compounds. Now, these nutrients work synergistically to ensure cells operate smoothly and contribute to our overall well-being. Think of this as a symphony of elements playing a unique role in maintaining cellular harmony, right? And when cells fail to function optimally, their repercussions reverberate throughout the body. This can manifest as symptoms like fatigue and sluggishness, signaling a disruption in the intricate balance of cellular processes. Now, numerous factors can cause this and impact cellular function. Genetic variations, for one, can alter the structure of vital cellular components, influencing how well they work. An unhealthy lifestyle, so those habits can create unfavorable cellular environments, hampering and hindering their ability to perform optimally. Furthermore, we've got inadequate levels of micronutrients circulating in the blood that can compromise our cellular processes further, similar to like a machine lacking all its necessary parts. So in essence, cellular nutrition is the cornerstone of our well-being. By ensuring our cells receive the nutrients they require, we lay the foundation for a thriving, healthy existence. It's a dynamic interplay between our dietary choices, our genetic makeup, and lifestyle habits, shaping the vitality of our cells and, in turn, our overall health. But let's focus on a crucial topic, our lifestyle choices and the significance of whole grains. Now, whole grains have been a dietary staple for generations, we know, representing wholesome eating all over the world. And some modern diets do raise concerns about grain consumption, suggesting possible health issues. However, it's vital to note that whole grains offer a wide range of health benefits, unlike refined grains that lose their nutrients during processing. And whole grain kernels, if you think about them, consist of these three parts: a bran, germ, and endosperm. And each part contains unique nutrients that contribute to well-being. The fiber, or the bran, you find fiber in it, and the fiber content is important for things like blood sugar stability, cholesterol reduction, and preventing blood clot formation. Whole grains also contain phytochemicals and essential minerals like magnesium, selenium, and copper, potentially guarding us against certain cancers. Yet history poses a challenge, and current industrial milling removes things like the bran and the germ, leaving only the digestible endosperm. And this leads to less nutritious grains that we eat on a daily basis. And research consistently shows that choosing whole grains and minimally processed carbohydrates improves overall health. And prioritizing whole grains is definitely advised. However, there are challenges. So acquiring whole grains could be costly or just challenging as a whole, as in modern day processing has removed them. So I really do appreciate science because it's a great tool, and it's a great tool to show people how important the work that's been done and the results that we get. But it's also important to be aware of when to use it. And although there are many new discoveries, one thing still remains true. Different studies, including this study that we have here on the slide from Harvard, have shown eating whole grains is linked to better health. And this is a big deal. We're not just talking about the benefits of whole grains, but also why they matter so much. For example, the Iowa Health study that was done, a women's study that was done in Iowa, found that people who eat whole grains have a lower chance of getting conditions like arthritis, gout, asthma, and certain gut and brain diseases. And then let's talk about diabetes for a minute. So if we swap refined grains for whole grains and have at least 2 servings of whole grains a day, we may reduce our risk of contracting things like type 2 diabetes. And this is because whole grains have fiber, nutrients, and special plant compounds that can help our bodies use insulin better, manage sugar, and slow down digestion to avoid those blood sugar spikes. Which brings me to Tre-en-en grain concentrate. So back in 1958, scientists and NeoLife scientists developed a dietary supplement that could replenish those missing lipids and sterols caused by food processing or a diet lacking in whole grains. And this supplement, now popularly known as Tre-en-en, which has the special blend of these important nutrients, is a real true game changer. Now, Tre-en-en is also the world's first phytonutrient supplement. And in addition to that, healthy fats found in Tre-en-en help to extract critical nutrients from raw foods. Now, this lipid and sterol ratios found in Tre-en-en are based on the natural composition found in nature. And this product contains various extracts of these phytonutrients that provide essential nutrients necessary for healthy cells and cellular nutrition. The product is manufactured through cold pressing and cold processing, and this is just to maintain its nutritional value. It's cholesterol-free and contains complete lipid and sterols from wheat germ, rice bran, and soybeans. And Tre-en-en actually has several reported health benefits, including increased energy levels and lowering the risk of heart disease and the reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. So how does this all work? And we know that every cell in our body is responsible for making its own energy. And to do that, the cells require essential nutrients that must pass through the cells into a place called the mitochondria, which is responsible for the energy production. And NeoLife's Tre-en-en supplements provide the necessary lipids and cereals that are missing from modern day processed food, resulting in vibrant cells that generate more energy. And then the studies have shown us that Tre-en-en supplementation improves the use of nutrients and cardiovascular development. Other reported benefits of Tre-en-en are anecdotal, but just as remarkable. There are a lot of people who can share with you what Tre-en-en did for them, from making their skin glow or giving them that all-important piece to complete their whole. Now, it's no surprise that this product yields such positive effects. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and that's to feed our cells. So who can take Tre-en-en? I would say pretty much everyone in the household, but you can pay more attention to those who particularly lead sedentary lifestyles, so they don't get around much, or those who have diets that are lacking in general. And that would account for a large majority of the population. But I would like to leave you with this last thought tonight. The true miracle is our bodies. And however, supplementation is important for everyone because it fills those gaps we fail to fill through ordinary dietary practices. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you, Connie.
Pleasure.
Sort my screen out. Thank you, Connie and Brandon, for getting the call off to such a great start. And that is our mission, as Brandon mentioned. We are on a mission to make this world a healthier and happier place. That is what we as a NeoLife community and family are trying to do. Make this world a healthier and a happier place is our mission. And our purpose is twofold. Number one, to end this trend of poor health. And number two, to end this trend of financial stress. And now, for all the guests on the call, we've got two goals for you tonight. The first goal is to give you information that's going to empower you to magnificent health. And that product that Connie has just spoken about, Tre-en-en, is the cornerstone or the foundation to a healthy eating triangle and to good health. And as Connie mentioned, your body is the miracle, but we've got to feed it. And Tre-en-en and those grain oils are one of the key nutrients that we've been lacking for decades in our diets. And we're seeing the devastating results of that deficiency. And NeoLife has a solution. We've got many other nutrition products in our range. We've got a range that will support and boost your immunity, your immune system. We've got a protein range. We've got a healthy joint, a healthy heart range. We've got a organic skincare range. We've got a non-caustic, non-toxic, environmentally friendly home care range. So we've got many products, but we just wanted to we're keeping it super simple on this event because you don't have to be a dietitian to succeed in our business opportunity. And so I'm going to swing this call into the opportunity, the financial side of what NeoLife does. We have a goal to end this trend of financial sickness. And I believe as I travel around the region, I see more financial sickness than even physical sickness. I don't know if you've noticed what's going on in the world today. We have rising cost of living. We have incomes that are static, or not keeping up with this rising cost of living. We have a chronic debt crisis. We have so many negative things going on in the economy, and people are finding it hard to get by. People are struggling, yet there's a massive need for an opportunity. And that is one of our goals, to empower people into business for themselves, but not by themselves at a low point of entry. So let me share this. So a couple of stats for you. Is there a need for a financial opportunity? Yes, we've established there's needs for nutrition supplementation. It's a growing industry. There's needs for our products. That is without a doubt. But is there a need for an opportunity? And here's a couple of stats just to give you a little bit of food for thought. Currently in South Africa, unemployment is around 33%. Here's the scary part. Unemployment in under 25s, the youth is around 61%. So we have people finishing school, tertiary education, stepping into a world with big hopes, dreams, ambitions, yet they're stepping into a world of unemployment. I don't believe jobs are the solution to the challenges we are facing in Africa and in Southern Africa. Right now, a stat that was released by First National Bank, middle income consumers in South Africa. Okay, so these are the people that are supposedly doing okay. Spend the majority of them, 67% odd percent of them are spending all their monthly income in 5 days or less after getting paid. So people are getting paid, and within 5 days, they've spent the entire salary. And that is, I guess, where we're seeing the cycle of debt. And people are battling to make ends meet. And the month is lasting longer than their income or their money. And we believe that there is a solution, and it's called entrepreneurship. It's the age of the entrepreneur. And there's a little saying, you give a man a fish, he eats for a day, or you teach him how to fish and he eats for life. That is what entrepreneurship is all about. Teaching a person how to create an income that is resilient to economic factors, that they are in control of. How much they make or don't make, they are in control of, and an income that nobody can take away from them. That is the essence of entrepreneurship. And we believe entrepreneurship is the answer to the financial challenges people are facing. However, there's a lot of risk associated with entrepreneurship. And I know many people on the call tonight would have been in business for themselves and will understand what I'm talking about. In fact, 5 out of 7 businesses, new businesses that start, fail within the first year of business. So within 12 months, 5 out of 7 businesses are gone. Of those that do survive 5 years, they're taking approximately 5 years before they break even and start making a profit. Okay, so entrepreneurship, it's a solution, but it's not, it doesn't come without risk. And get this, on average in South Africa today, a new business will require about 750,000 Rand to survive the first 12 months in business. Okay, that immediately, sadly, takes entrepreneurship off the table for majority of people in our country. And that is where NeoLife steps in. We have a goal to end this trend of financial stress, and we want to empower people into business for themselves, but not by themselves, with all the support that Brandon spoke about, and with no financial risk. So what does that look like? Okay, we are part of what we call the network marketing profession. We are very proud to be part of that. We're regulated by the Direct Selling Association, so it's a self-regulated industry and profession. Globally, it's $192 billion. That's bigger than Hollywood, just to put in perspective. Globally, in our profession, there are 118 million active distributors who get paid over $200 million every single day in commissions. And here's the exciting part. 43% of sales are coming from emerging markets such as Africa, right? And now what is that telling us? That is telling us that people have got to the point where they say enough is enough. This old system of going out and getting a good education, finding a safe and secure job is not working for us. There are too many people that are not experiencing true freedom and are experiencing poverty, trying to chase it through that route. And that is where network marketing and NeoLife comes in. Now, my story, very quickly, I started out as a part-time distributor. I was working full-time in the investment banking industry. I supposedly had a good job, but the reality was I was living a life of quiet desperation. I was working as hard as I knew how. I wasn't broke, I wasn't destitute, but man, I was not happy with what I had and where my life was going. I had these big goals and dreams. I was ambitious. And every year I'd say to myself, okay, well, next year is going to be better. Next year, I will have more money to, take those holidays. Next year, I'm going to have more time for things that I really love and want to do. Next year, and just keep on promising change. And that change never came. And I don't know if you're on this call and you're wishing for change and you keep expecting change. This is what I learned. For things to change, you have to change. If you keep doing the same things day in, day out, you can expect the same results. If you don't like your bank balance, you're going to have to change something that you're doing. If you keep working for the same job you have for the last 5, 10, 15 years, don't expect your bank balance to change. If you don't like your health, you're going to have to change your eating habits. You're going to have to start supplementing. You're going to have to change your exercising habits. If you don't like your relationships, you're going to have to work on them. So, everything we have in life is because of the actions we've taken and the decisions we've made. And everything we want to change is going to be a little bit out of our comfort zone. And it's going to mean that we're going to have to make a decision to change something that we're doing. And I got to that point and I decided to take a look at NeoLife. And what really attracted me to NeoLife is the power of part-time. I was working a full-time job. Yes, I didn't like it, but it was necessary. It helped me to pay my bills. It helped me to live my life. And NeoLife, I could build my business part-time in the evenings, as we're doing now, and on weekends. And so I'd work part-time on my future, which was my NeoLife business, and I'd work full-time on my job until my part-time business outpaid my full-time job. And that was my transition into this world of NeoLife. And I'm going to share with you how it works. So if you're a guest on the call tonight, and I'm just so excited to see how many people we actually have on this call and distributors. If you're a guest and you're sitting here and you have that little nagging thought in your head, you want more, whether you want to achieve some goals and dreams or you want to overcome a tough financial situation, you want more out of life. I'm going to make a suggestion. Make the decision to become a NeoLife distributor. Okay, so this is you, and you link up with NeoLife. Now, you don't work for NeoLife, you're an independent NeoLife distributor, and NeoLife provides you with your NeoLife toolkit or your NeoLife business pack. And in that pack, you're going to get some product, you're going to get your website so you can do business online, you can do business around the world, you're going to plug into our logistics system. We provide you with marketing materials, training programs, travel incentives. A lot of fun things comes within that partnership. That is what NeoLife offers you. But then you're going to have to roll up your sleeves and you are going to have to get to work. And Brandon mentioned it. We are not a fly-by-night company. We've been in business for 65 years. We've been in Africa for over 50 years. And that means that we teach people how to become entrepreneurs, how to build a business. And if anyone is telling the truth, when we talk about building a business, it does require work. It does require effort. The beautiful thing is the work can be done by anybody in NeoLife. So what is your job? The first thing is you're going to have to use the product and find customers. That is step one. And that starts with getting yourself a Tre-en-en 6-pack, the little visual on here, 6 bottles of Tre-en-en, and start using Tre-en-en so that you feel the benefits of Tre-en-en. Tre-en-en is going to give you energy. Tre-en-en is going to do all those wonderful things that Connie spoke about. Tre-en-en is going to give you health and vitality. Tre-en-en is going to be a springboard to better health. And start using other products in our range, which I'm not even going to talk about in this call. So start using the product and feeling the benefits. Start with Tre-en-en. Okay, that's the simplest place to start. And find customers who also get started on Tre-en-en. Okay, so you start using the product, and then you believe in the product, and you go out and you find, let's say, 6 customers who purchase a Tre-en-en from you. This activity will make you a qualified distributor with 100 points. Okay, 6 bottles of Tre-en-en equals 100 points, and you're going to earn a little bit of retail profit, 370 Rand. Not a lot of profit, but hey, if you join this business tonight and you got your 6-pack tomorrow, by the end of the week, you could have your 6 customers and you could be in the money. You could be making profit almost immediately. That is step one. Step two, simply build a team. Find 6 people who are motivated to become NeoLife distributors, just like you are, and they're motivated to earn some extra money, income, and help them to get started. How do they get started? They get started with a Tre-en-en 6-pack, just like you. And then you work with them and you help them find their 6 customers. We all know 6 people who need Tre-en-en in their lives. We all do. And this will ensure that they are qualified distributors with 100 points every month, just like you. Now, just a side note, Tre-en-en is a consumable product. So you sell 6 bottles of Tre-en-en this month. Guess what? Next month, you should sell the same people a bottle of Tre-en-en. And you can go and find another 6 customers if we think outside the box. Okay, so they do 100 points just like you every single month because they use the product and they service their customers. You are now a NeoLife manager because your business is doing over 500 points a month, in fact, 700 points a month, and you're going to make a little bit more money. So more bonus and profit, and that will be around 800 Rand. Hey, not a lot of money, but we can teach you to go out and do this in the first month of the business. So you are profitable. Okay, it's very important to be profitable. Step number 3, work downline with your 6 distributors. Work with them. Don't just leave them. We work with them. As your sponsors will work with you, and simply help them to duplicate what you have done. Okay, which is to work and work with their team, and they help and they fund their 6 distributors. Okay, just like you did. You each do 100 points. And they become qualified managers just like you, earning an extra 800 Rand, making some more money. Okay, this simple 3-step process will build a business doing over 4,000 points per month. That is a key number. You are now what we call a NeoLife director, earning more than 10,000 Rand per month, just under 11,000 Rand per month. Okay, how long should that take you? I'm going to suggest you give yourself a window period of 6 months to become a NeoLife director by following the simple 3 steps. As a NeoLife director, there's some big benefits. If you maintain a 4,000 point every single month, you can earn an additional 18,000 Rands worth in consistency bonuses a year. You receive an invitation to our 5-star gala dinner at Impact Summit. And you can start to qualify for a 5-star learning and training experience, which we called Leadership Summit, which we did last week with a number of amazing people who are on this call. If you were at Leadership Summit, just drop us a message. Let us know that you're online. Let's take it a step further. So the key is to get to NeoLife director status. That is where this business really starts working for you. And now that you are a director, you have the ability and the skills to teach other people how to become directors and to duplicate yourself. What does that look like? Let's say you teach 3 of your 6 distributors to become a director. You'll step up onto our world team. As a world team member, you're going to make yourself an extra 20 to 50,000 Rand per month. Hey, now that is working for you. As a world team member, you get to do some fun things. We travel once a year. 2 months ago, we were in Istanbul, Turkey, with a number of our world team leaders. Next year, we are going to Mauritius, which I'll show you a video in just a second. But for those of you on the call that have big goals and big dreams, and you really want to achieve something big, to achieve something big in this business, there's a simple system. Follow this 3-step system, become a director, and then go out and empower enough other people to get what they want by becoming NeoLife directors. So let's say in the fullness of time, you develop a total of 6 directors over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. How long is it going to take you? That's up to you. You'll step up onto our president's team, and at president's team level, you'll be earning the starter income for a president's team is 100,000 Rand per month. Okay, and obviously can get a lot bigger than that. How do you grow that income to 2, 3, 4, 500 and more? You develop more directors. That is the simplicity of this business. Just a quick video if you want to see where we are taking our world team and our president's team next year.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I've traveled the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I've traveled the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I've traveled the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this.
Okay, so who is ready to come to Mauritius with us next year in May? It's going to be incredible. And in 2 weeks' time, we will be stepping on an airplane and we'll be going to the luxury destination of Victoria Falls with our president's team, where we will be riding in helicopters, microlights. We'll be cruising up the Zambezi River on a boat for sunset cruises. So there's not only a lot of money to be made in your life, but if you're looking for fun, if you're looking for change in life, this is where you can find it. So to our guests on the call, when I started out, when I was looking at NeoLife, my sponsor, my father and my mother, they showed me the circles as I've shown you now, and I didn't understand it. They showed me again, I still didn't understand it. I knew there was money to be made, but I didn't fully understand it. And I remember my father saying to me, Drew, to succeed in life, you need to have the courage to take a step of faith. What is faith? Faith is believing in something that you haven't yet seen. And every successful journey since the beginning of time started with a human being who had the courage to take that step of faith and to try that first step. And nobody can take that step for you. You have to take it for yourself. And when you take that step, there you start doing those 3 activities that we were talking about, your business will grow. But a very important aspect to your business growth is what we call personal development. It's one of our 3 daily success habits, personal development. You need to grow and develop yourself as a person. The faster you grow, the faster your business is going to grow. And when I was growing my business and learning the ropes and developing, there were 2 key qualities that I had to develop to succeed in your life. The first one is your attitude, and the second one is your activity. Your attitude and your activity. Firstly, your attitude is what do you think? Whether you think you can succeed or you think you can't succeed, you're absolutely right. And your reality that you are living is only a few steps behind the thoughts and the things that you're telling yourself inside your head. So we got to fix our attitude. And that's what I love about this NeoLife community is we're a group of people that we are so excited. We are so positive for the future because we know we have a business system and we have a product range that can take us from where we are to where we want to go. So your attitude and your activity. And that your activity, when I say activity, it means that you have to get busy. You have to do some work because this isn't a theory-based business. You can learn everything you want about the products, everything about the business, but unless you start taking the actions and doing the activities, you'll never develop the skills. So number 1, develop an attitude of action. Develop the discipline to take action and to do the activities that will cause you to succeed no matter how you feel. Success doesn't care how you feel. Your success cares about the actions that you're prepared to take every single day. Number 2, develop an attitude of resilience. It's okay if you make mistakes. Don't let fear stop you from making a decision and taking that step of faith. It's okay if some people say no to you. It's okay if you fail. But become persistent enough, become hungry enough to practice the skills and develop the mindset that is going to cause you to succeed. Develop resilience. It's such a critical, not just in your life, but in life. It's such a critical component to success. Number 3, take the time to think big. It's just as easy to think big as it is to think small. So choose to think big. Big goals will equal big achievements. Small goals will equal small achievements. It happens every single time. Think big and develop an unshakable belief that you are worthy of success, that you were born to succeed, that the Lord has put you on this earth to be blessed, that your success can help thousands and millions, but your failure helps nobody. Take time to think big. Eliminate distractions from your life. Number 4, distractions will kill your potential. We're living in a world where we are distracted by everything we see and our phones, and eliminate distractions. Get serious, get focused. Success requires intensity, and distraction is the master of mediocrity in our lives. Eliminate distractions. Number 5, Work hard. Hard work will be the price you pay for success. And we've been around for so many years because we're not selling magic beans. We're honest with people. It's going to take hard work. And if you're not prepared to put the work in, then I don't think this is an opportunity for you. So be prepared to do some work. Yes, it's going to be fun, satisfying, fulfilling work, but be prepared to work hard, pay the price for success. Something I learned from one of our president's team leaders. The Bible says the Lord will bless the work of your hands. He's not going to bless your hands. He's going to bless the work of your hands. And so often we have these hopes and dreams or obstacles to overcome, and we pray for assistance. We pray to overcome. That is great, but let's take the step. Let's use our hands. Let's put our work into the equation. You can pay the price now and play later, or you can play now and pay the price later. And finally, number 6, make your NeoLife business an excuse-free zone. Do not allow excuses to stop you from achieving your goals. Excuses will keep people broke and miserable. And my mother always said to me, when I started building this business and I would say, I don't have time, or this is difficult, she'd say, Drew, you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't do both. So choose wisely. And so often we talk to people about opportunity, about improving their lives, and they get super excited. And they say, great, I want to do it, but I don't have the time. We're all busy, I understand that. But we also got to understand every single human being has 24 hours in a day. Time management is the best kept secret of the rich. So figure out that challenge. People say, great, I want to do it, but I don't have money to get started. That is when we really have to dig deep, because that means we need this opportunity more than we actually realize. So raise the capital to go and buy your 6-pack of Tre-en-en. If you can't buy your 6-pack of Tre-en-en, get 2 of them. Use one, sell one. Keep the money, keep the profit, and go and reinvest it into your business and buy another one until you can buy 2, until you can buy 4, until you can buy 6. Make a plan. And I always tell a story of one of our president's team members up in Ghana, Pastor Moses Glanego. He saw this opportunity. He didn't have money to get started. He was broke. He went home and he had an old television set, which he said, if I'm going to succeed, I don't need to watch TV anymore. And he sold it. He had 3 pairs of pants. He sold 2 of them. And he raised the money to get started with Tre-en-en. And today, he is an extremely wealthy individual who has empowered himself and many, many others to succeed. So go and raise the capital if you need to. People say, Drew, I'm going to think about it. They think, and that, to me, that's an excuse. They think about it, they forget about it. And in 12 months' time, on the 28th of August, 2024, nothing in their life has changed. In fact, it has changed. If you're not going forward, you're going backwards, and their life has slowly slid a little bit backwards. So for the guests on the call tonight, I just want to thank you for giving us your time. To our distributors, I want to thank you for joining us. And if you have got guests onto this call, thank you. I want to congratulate you, because we are serious about our mission to make this world a healthier and a happier place. And we know that there are people that are going to go to sleep tonight. In fact, they will stay awake, either because they're so excited about their dreams and their goals, but they don't know how to get there. They need NeoLife. Or they're going to stay awake because they are fearful of the future. They don't know how they're going to get by this month. They're fearful of their health. They're looking for purpose in their life. They need NeoLife. They need our products. They need opportunity. So I just want to encourage all of us to get out there and share NeoLife with somebody that you care about, somebody that you love. And for our guests on the call, get back to the person who got you onto this call. They care about you. They love you if they got you onto this call. And make sure that you get your questions answered so that you are in a position to make an informed decision and to take that step of faith if you're looking for that change. And if you make the decision, get onto the Tre-en-en. I want to hear how you feel. I want to watch this journey of yours as you progress your NeoLife business. And we look forward to a very, very exciting future together. So good night to you all, and God bless.